Oilers post-game reaction, blowing the 4-1, 10 minutes left. Game against the Jets, 3-0, down 3-0 in the series. Pain is pretty much all I can think. Pain, pain, pain. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll get into it here. So basically, this is what I was thinking during this whole game. Like, oh man, where do I start? I knew, I'll just say right away, obviously the immediate thoughts. For them to come back, we had scored the goal with the grinder line. I was like, okay, perfect. Drew Jar scored. I was like, okay, you build off those shifts and you finish out this game. Then Archibald, like, it was just, I'm going to put the text up on the screen of me texting my uncle, who's an Oilers fan who I watch with. I texted him, I said, brutal penalty, or I said something like that, because Archibald takes a run at the guy's knees, gets an easy penalty, and it's like, those are the type of penalties that switch the tones in games. And what happened? Like, I've seen too much hockey. I mean, anyone who's seen hockey knows this is what happens. You give up a penalty after you're buzzing late in the third. They score on one right away, a greasy one. Ethan Bear threw it in our own net, and then you build on it, and that's basically what they did. They went out, they scored another goal, and then basically they tied it up, and they tied it up with about 10 minutes left. And at that point, you're just thinking, stay alive, but you're also realizing how deflated these guys are, and it's just, so obviously that's on the tie. That was horrible. This is going to be a tough one to swallow. I mean, you're down 3-0 in the series. The likelihood of it coming back is pretty low. Obviously, I'm going to believe in them. I'm going to watch the game tomorrow night. But I mean, yeah, it's a tough one to swallow. I bet you I'm getting many texts right now just about how about what happened. So anyway, I'll get back to the game. So we come out, start playing great. We're the first period pretty much we're up 2-0. You know, you're thinking if you could play like that all three periods, it's definitely a win. Come in the second, Winnipeg definitely looks way better. The difference between this game is we were actually getting chances this game and actually being able to play offensively. There was offensive chances throughout the whole game. We had 47 shots. That doesn't mean shit to me because all that matters is the win. I wouldn't have cared if we had 23 shots. So, I mean, it doesn't mean much, but we were getting chances. The first two games, we were getting none. So we came up with a faster game plan. We switched out three guys. Neil, who has I like to say, has the bricks on his feet when he skates. We took out Cahoon, who is invisible. I kind of thought he was scratched before the first two playoff games. One more guy I can't think of right now. But anyway, we brought in Haas and we brought in Ennis, and then we changed up speedy game plan. We're playing good, and then it just doesn't matter in the end. Do we collapse? It's so predictable. I texted my uncle, like my heart rate was going through the roof, and I got up to 148. And yeah, it was just, that was, I think, when they scored the tying goal. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, other thoughts on the game. That's yeah, like I said, rest of the series to come. But I don't know. It's pretty upsetting. You go down 3-0. Obviously, just like, oh man. And it sucks because when this happens, the regular season stats, they come into question, and it's kind of like well, it doesn't come into question, but it's like it's easy to like say whatever if they're gonna blow it in 4 games in the playoffs against a team everyone favored them to win pretty much going in. Yeah, I wish there was fans in the stands. You know, like I remember the days of 2017 where we actually won the playoff series and we were playing well, and the fans in the stands, and we haven't seen that in a while. Obviously, we got knocked out last year when there was no fans. Didn't make it the year before. So it's kind of a craving for that, and to not have that kind of sucks. But I mean, goddamn, if you're not going to be able to win like one game out of the first 3 and adjust with 2 of the best players in the world, I don't know. I'm going to be going away for a little bit, again, just for about a week, and then I'll hopefully get some videos up. Playoffs will still be well underway. We'll see if the Oilers are in it. If they're not. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching Sports with Warbs. Game 3. Oilers down 0-3. We'll see. Anyway, thanks guys. Peace. Fearless.